We started off this morning talking about equality and acknowledging the extraordinary efforts by Cesar Chavez to provide that opportunity for farm workers in our state. Today, I bring forward SCR 26, which is another effort to achieve equality in our state and nation, recognizing Equal Pay Day, which is on Tuesday of the coming week. As many of you, I would submit probably most, if not all of you know, because you have spouses or daughters or mothers who have been in the workforce and who have, by virtue of gender, been discriminated against in pay, in opportunities, in the ability to advance, to be hired, to be promoted, or have been harassed so that you have not been able to complete the work in the kind of way that you as someone seeking excellence and quality in the work would want. And so we know that for so many who have too intimately through life experience, and those women here on the floor, I would submit we have all at some point experienced that level of inequality. We come before you today to acknowledge Equal Pay Day and to recognize certain facts that continue to exist throughout the state and in our nation. It is estimated that women in California are paid about 88 cents for every dollar a man makes, which amounts to an average annual wage gap of about $7,000 a year. That gap, however, is worse, significantly worse, for women of color. African American women make on average 61 cents for every dollar a white man makes, and Latinas in California have the dubious distinction of having the worst wage gap in the nation. Latinas are paid approximately 53 cents for every dollar paid to a white, non-Latino male. This isn't just a problem that affects women. As I mentioned, families are significantly impacted by this because women are in the workforce today in greater numbers than ever before and are in the workforce because their income is necessary for families to make ends meet. That money stays in our community. That money purchases the goods and the services and the necessities of life that families need. And contrary to what some believe, this is not a gap that can be explained away simply by women's life choices. It's a gap that exists regardless of the industry a woman works in. Whether it's nursing or manufacturing, it's a gap that exists regardless of a woman's educational level. For example, women with master's degrees are still paid less than men with the same degree. Women with doctoral degrees have been shown to be paid less than men with master's degrees. This measure, SCR 26, acknowledges that April 2nd, 2019 is Equal Pay Day in California, and that is the day of the year when the wages paid to American women catch up to the wages paid to men for the previous year. In other words, we put in a hard 3 extra months before we make what a man has been paid for the prior year. More than 60% of women in California are employed, and nearly 4 in 10 mothers are the primary breadwinner in their households. 2/3 of mothers are primary or significant earners, making pay equity critical to families' economic security. I am very proud that we were able to pass in this legislature back in 2015 what was then the strongest equal pay bill in the country. There are now 41 other states that have used that equal pay bill as a model. It was passed with almost universal bipartisan support, but there is much work yet to be done because a lifetime of lower pay means women have less income to save for retirement and less income counted into Social Security or pension benefits. Please join me, colleagues, in supporting equal pay for women, our Equal Pay Day, and a reminder that there is still much work to be done.